Hey, it's Jam17 here, back with another video. And I don't know about where you guys are at, but it's getting a little warm around here lately. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's why.
Godzilla 2000.
Welcome back, everyone, to another HIYA Toys review. Today we have the Godzilla 2000 1999 Heat Ray version of this wonderful figure that I really enjoy. This will be a quicker video because I think this is the first time that I'm covering a Heat Ray version of a figure that I already own. So we're not going to go too much in depth with it, more so kind of just look at the differences and, you know, the additional accessories that it comes with, and yeah, go from there. So articulation wise, pretty similar to the initial release of the regular figure, that's, you know, the non-Heat Ray version. Head swivels, you got your hinged jaw. This time in the mouth though, you can see in the back there's two little holes that the Heat Ray accessory will kind of lock in, and I'll show you how that looks later. I mean, other than that, I mean, the articulation's still very similar to the standard version of this Godzilla figure or sculpt, so nothing too new here. Yeah, tail, pretty nice, especially for Godzilla 2000, which, you know, is a pretty stiff suit Godzilla, very heavy. Otherwise, details look very nice. No complaints there from me. Got those nice sharp yellow eyes, bony painted teeth, individually painted. Mouth looks good. Body looks great. Obviously, the big change here are these Heat Ray effect dorsal plates or spikes, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, looking fierce and orange, just the way I like my Godzilla. And I love the effect here that they have on his back, you know, kind of showing the light of his Heat Ray back, kind of illuminating him. Only real big complaint I have with the detail here is that the tail here, as you can see, I feel like with other colors on other figures that I have in HIYA, transition's a little better. Here it really just seems cut off right here. So I'm also not sure why they didn't just paint these like the regular purple, magenta, red color, whatever you want to call it. It's just black. So they could have done a little better at the transition here, but most of the time on the shelf I'm not going to be looking that deep into it, so it's not a big issue for me, but you know, just something to be aware of if that kind of stuff bothers you. But yeah, articulation's pretty good, very standard for HIYA. Detail phenomenal as always. I think they did a wonderful job capturing the Heat Ray magic of this wonderful Godzilla. And now let's go ahead and look at the Heat Ray accessory. So along with the Heat Ray accessory, like most of these figures, it comes with an alternate set of hands. These are more kind of crunched in, whereas the hands that are on this Godzilla are more relaxed. Usually my Heat Ray figures, I actually like the hands to be a little, like, you know, curved in. I just haven't put them on yet, but Heat Ray effect is this nice translucent color. Very nice. And as you'll see here, these are the two like plastic prongs that will go into those holes of the mouth that I showed earlier. So you just open the mouth like so. Make sure you have where these are looking up like this way, not down like this, and you're just gonna kind of jam it in there. You feel a little kind of sort of click, locks in, and you have your 2000 Heat Ray effect nice and ready. And this is a very cool effect. So now let's compare it to the first release of the Godzilla 2000 figure from HIYA. This is the regular old Joe Godzilla 2000. Two very excellent looking figures. Again, not a whole lot of difference between the two figures with articulation. Obviously the backs are different colors. This is the Heat Ray effect, this is regular. And then when you look at the mouth here, there aren't really any inserts to put in the Heat Ray. So let's see if I try to put this in. It doesn't hold. And you can see here too that the mouth, I feel like this one is a little bit more detailed, where this is just kind of one color. You know, probably just because the mouth's going to be looked at more here with this figure, so that's kind of my guess. But yeah, otherwise these figures are very similar in terms of, you know, the detail around the figure and the articulation. Nothing too crazy different between the two, but yeah, just thought I'd spotlight on these two figures next to each other. And that will conclude our review of the HIYA Toys Heat Ray Godzilla 2000 figure. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with this figure. I think they did a very excellent job capturing the heat ray effect. I know it's not for everyone, but I really like Godzilla 2000, so normally I don't get both versions of the figures. I either get one or the other, but again, big fan of Godzilla 2000, and he's in orange, so had to grab him. I mean, look how great of work that they did with these spikes. And don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but the back spikes are translucent, so they have that nice effect, glowing orange effect that always looks good when they do these kind of figures. So yes, that will conclude our video here. What do you guys think? I know, again, like I said earlier, not everyone's a big fan of these re-releases of these figures, but you know, I had to grab this guy. Big fan of 2000 and love Orange My Godzillas. But if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like and let me know below your thoughts on this Godzilla figure from HIYA Toys. Until then, that will be the end of this video, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.